The first photo in the Color Nature section is called Kiwit. It scored 11, which is gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Derek Ballot. The composition is good and there's good detail on the subject. Unfortunately, the background is a bit too dark, causing the tail to fade into the background. Water Leguan scored 11. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Margaret Finn. It is a strong composition and there's good detail on the subject. Unfortunately, the background is competing with the subject as it has too much detail. Hoverfly scored 10. It's gold for a 4-star worker. Well done, Heather Aspling. This is a nice and sharp macro. Unfortunately, the reflection of the light is too bright and the subject is very small and central in the photo. Oyster Catches scored 11. It's gold for a 3-star worker. Well done, Dix Miller. Nice action was captured and it is a strong composition. Unfortunately, the subjects lack detail in the blacks. Lepelaar scored 13. It is a certificate of merit for a 5-star worker. Well done, Himan Meyer. This is a great photo and excellent action was captured. You also made use of the light very well. Morning Lions scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Johan Meiberg. Good detail on the backlighting. Twins scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Audrey de Beer. The photo is sharp and there's good exposure and good detail on the subjects. Cheetah scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Charles de Beer. This is a nice sighting. To improve the composition, leave a little bit more space on the right, and the focus is unfortunately not 100%. Karoo Prenia scored 11. It's gold for a 3-star worker. Well done, Michelle Hamilton. The focus is sharp and the composition is strong with a lovely background. The face and tummy of the subject is overexposed and lacks detail. Malachite Kingfisher scored 11. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Leonie Brits. Technically, this is a very strong photo. Unfortunately, the photo is slightly overexposed. Mooimaak Tyd scored 14. It is a certificate of merit for a 5-star worker. Well done, Roelof Jansen van Vuren. This is an excellent close-up of the flamingo. Beautiful details and saturation. Well done. Beyevreter op Tak scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Jacobus Oukamp. Technically, the photo has been handled well, but unfortunately, the subject lacks a bit of detail under the tail. Troupant scored 11. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Tom Farmer. The photo is sharp and the composition is good, but unfortunately, the subject lacks detail in the darker parts of the body. Cape Vulture scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Segwart Grabner. It is a good composition and I like the great out-of-focus background. There's nice detail in the photo. Well done. Gentle Eyes scored 10. It's gold for a 3-star worker. Well done, Wilmar Hoog. There's good detail and focus, but to improve the composition, have more space on the left and less on the right. Also be careful of where you amputate the legs and the body. Sekui scored 11. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Jolene Beneke. There's good focus, but unfortunately, there lacks details in the left in front of the eye due to the light reflection. Young Kudu scored 13. It is a certificate of merit for a 5-star worker. Well done, Renata Ewald. This is a beautiful, clean and impactful photo. Good use of light and color. Fish Eagle scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Karen Crook. This is a strong photo, but I feel that the crop is too tight at the bottom. Leave more space for the feet in the water. Mutual Grooming scored 11. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Margaret Finn. There's great interaction and it is a strong composition. Unfortunately, the necks are a bit too dark and thus lacks detail. The light seems a bit flat. Pied Kingfishers scored 10. It's gold for a 3-star worker. Well done, Dix Miller. It is a strong composition and a nice background, but unfortunately, the feathers appear to be waxy and lacks detail. Mating Season scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Johan Meiberg. Great action was captured and I like the detail on the lions' bodies. The backlighting is handled well. Flock Vark scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Audrey de Beer. There's good detail and the warthog is depicted nicely in its environment. The snout is unfortunately a bit too dark. Leopard scored 13. It is a COM for a 5-star worker. Well done, Charles de Beer. It is a good composition and the use of light and color has been handled well. Pied Kingfisher scored 11. It's gold for a 3-star worker. Well done, Michelle Hamilton. Technically, this is a great photo, but I feel that the subject is a bit too small and the perch is too big. I would use a landscape format to show less of the perch or use a tighter crop. Pied Kingfisher scored 11. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Leonie Brits. Lovely action was captured and it is a strong composition. Just watch out for noise. Tree Amongst Rocks scored 14. It is a COM for a 5-star worker. Well done, Roelof Jansen van Vieren. This is an excellent landscape photo with everything from the front to the back well in focus. It has a lot of impact and the light has been handled well and the clouds are very dramatic. Well done, Roelof. Troupand met Vangs scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Tom Farmer. This is a strong and impactful photo with lots of detail. To improve the composition, I would leave a bit more space to the left. Sprinkaan scored 11. It's gold for a 3-star worker. Well done, Wilmar Hoog. There's good detail on the subject, but unfortunately, the leaves are a bit overexposed and lack detail. Heron scored 13. It is a COM for a 5-star worker. Well done, Jolene Beneke. It is a beautiful photo with the main subject that stands out well against the dark background. Descending scored 12. It's gold for a 5-star worker. Well done, Renata Ewald. This is a moment well captured. A bit more contrast will enhance the photo. Wild Dog scored 13. It is a COM for a 5-star worker. Well done, Karen Crook. Technically, this is a strong photo with good focus and good use of light. This photo, Tree Amongst Rocks by Roelof Jansen van Vieren, scored 14. It is a COM for a 5-star worker and it was voted as best in section for Color Nature. Well done, Roelof.